what's up with everybody, man? It's Dubb, son. You sparking up with Vansnweed. And today, we got BossLifeBigSpence.
You know.
You feel me?
You know.
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, brother. I'm good, brother. Fucking around today. I'm feeling blessed. You feel me? Never stressed too much.
For sure,
but, you
man.
know, getting it done.
It's a good day, man. It's a good day.
That part.
So, man, can you tell me a little bit, like, where you from and, you know, your background and stuff?
Yep. I'm from Oakland, North Oakland. I went to Berkeley High, you feel me? Cause you know it was Mo Fly at Berkeley High. Had to go there. But yeah, I'm from North Oakland, man. Family, my pops from the East. My mom's from Berkeley, actually. Pops from the Ville. So you know, I got a good little scope of the whole little Berkeley and the real side of Oakland.
Yeah, like the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. Okay. On mamas.
For sure, for sure. All right, man, can you tell me a little something about the culture, man, out there in Oakland?
Man, the culture in Oakland is so potent, really. It's like, you know, it's really like, you know, you can't fake the culture. They gonna know if you faking the culture, you feel me? It's real rules and regulations to the shit, you know.
Sure.
But it's really cool. It's really fun. I love Oakland. I love the Bay. You feel me? It's the Oakland, the Bay shit. You feel me? All the way. All the way.
For sure, man. It's real. You feel me? Raw, uncut.
That
man.
part.
You feel me? So, how'd you start making music, man, and producing?
I started making music probably like ever since I could remember. I've been wanting to just like dance and have fun. And when I was a little kid, I used to think I was Snoop. You feel me? So I used to walk around the house. Me and my little sister would just play like we Snoop, and I don't know, you know, she would be whoever for real.
What's your favorite Snoop video or favorite Snoop
song?
I
love New York, New York. I love that video. How they kicking over buildings and shit and hella big.
For sure.
As a kid, I was like that video made me a real Snoop fan. And Bones, his movie Bones. When he did Bones, I was like,
classic,
damn,
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think everybody really like
know about Bones on Mamas.
Know it, like that's a real under movie.
For
like,
sure.
I ain't gonna lie. That one right there, and it's a scary movie too. You don't really see too many like, rappers doing scary movies.
No, he was a scary pimp. He was a vampire
at that time, man. So you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. That's damn near my top 5 horror movie.
Right, on Mamas, me too.
Cause he damn near did have a nigga spooked back there.
Spooked. I was as a kid. I'm like, oh, Snoop a real gangster. He a real killer. I don't. You feel me? I'm like, Snoop crazy.
That nigga scary.
Snoop crazy.
For sure, man. Shout out Uncle Snoop.
Yeah, man.
So, can you tell me, man, a little bit, like, you got a lot of production now, man, like, you on the new 10-piece album, that Godson, you feel me?
Yep.
I seen you and produced for a lot of people on their singles and stuff like that, man.
For sure.
Can you tell me, you feel me, you know, how'd you put this into play, man? Like, how'd you get it out there like
Really? I've been at this shit for production on a computer for over half my life. I'm 27 now. So, back in the day, my big cousin, who do music too, Icy from the 9, shout out to my cousin, man. He put Fruity Loops on my computer and was like, nigga, this how you make a beat. And I didn't really get it back then, you feel me? It was more just like, okay, trying to figure everything out. But when I started really getting out to like formatting songs, I was like, oh, okay, I'm kind of nice with this shit. My pops was like, nigga, you go crazy when I was young. And he was like, nigga, he had little favorite beats of mine that he'd be like, play that one beat. And I'd be like, okay. And that, my folks really kind of like gassed me up and juiced me up to like really be like, okay, I'm kind of tight for sure. But yeah, I really got into it on some fun shit, on some kid shit, like really nothing else to do is better than getting in trouble, you feel me, and risking it. So making music was really like a way for me, a creative outlet for me to just get away from really reality and what was going on in the town, and like really just, you know, focus on myself and think about today. You feel me?
Yeah, you know, your imagination, everything.
Everything.
You feel me? For sure. And you know, once you get that first validation, like somebody like, oh, you go crazy. You feel me?
It's on from there.
Yeah, you start feeling it. You start feeling yourself.
For sure.
Especially when you really love music.
Yes,
you feel me?
Yes. That's what it really comes from, is just a real love and admiration for music.
Yeah.
I love this shit, so that's how I got into it.
So, man, how you a 10-piece, you feel me? 10-piece tone, my bad. how your 10-piece tune, you feel me, start collaborating and how y'all get to know each other?
Well, I know 10-piece through artists I was producing for back when I first met him, probably like 5, 6 years ago, and he was like, nigga, he was like, bro, I need a beat, I need a SPENCE beat, and I'm like, for sure, nigga, it's nothing. And at first, I didn't know, you know, I knew he rapped, but I wasn't really into his music like that. And he approached me on some real business shit when he came to me, and you know, I knew everybody. He knew everybody around me. I knew everybody around him. But he approached me on some real business shit, and that was like, you know, that really caught my attention, because I'm like, a lot of niggas is not coming at you like, bro, let me buy a beat, bro. You feel me? Like, you feel me? And I'm like, I respected the fuck out of that back then, and I knew he was younger than me. So I'm like, okay, this is a young nigga about his business, about really taking this shit serious. And then from there, I gave him one beat. He took that on one. And then after that, it was really just like genuine love between me and bro. It was like, you know, like all his people is my people, like you feel me? And all my people is y'all people. So
For sure.
It was just like kind of like a divine thing to me. I'm sure he would say the same.
Yeah, man. You know, it was just, man.
It made sense.
It's like the same cloth.
Yes,
you feel me?
yes. That's
for
another
sure,
thing.
Sure.
Like, you feel me? Like his folks is like, you know, they could be my folks. That's how I feel when I'm with them. You feel me? And my folks, they in Atlanta, but if we was around them, I know he'll feel the same. This the nigga calling me. This the nigga calling me. Yeah, until this nigga pull up.
You know, everybody connected, man.
Hold on. Hey, I'm doing the interview. Pull up to the interview, man. We talking about you right now. Huh? Ain't coming back.
Yeah, he ain't really no service like that. But so man, I see you got like a old school, you feel me, like that old school sound, you feel me, like that real, you feel me, Oakland sound,
old
like,
school
you
shit,
feel me,
on my
like that dirty
that
underground,
shit.
you
that
feel
underground
me,
town
like,
shit.
yeah. So what's your process of like writing, man? Like, you feel me?
For writing, bro, I really just let loose. Like when I didn't start rapping for real till 2019. That was my first time like putting out a song ever, and it happened to be my song 10K. And when I put that out, I was like, you know what, this shit really go. But the process of that was like, I was really just in the studio, drinking, smoking, and I was like, same shit, just feeling my shit. And I'm like, you know, all my partners that came behind me was like, Spence, you really go crazy. You really need to do something. I had been freestyling before that, and I was a hell of a freestyler before I was a rapper.
For sure.
So
that's how I started too.
Yeah.
At the school,
exactly. After school, I was rapping with my partner. That's how I got into making beats seriously, because we didn't have no fucking beats. And he was like, nigga, somebody got to make these beats. I was like, because we was on YouTube beats, and he was like, nigga, we need a authentic beat. And I was like, nigga, I know how to make a beat. Hold on. So I got into that shit for real.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Them motherfuckers be slapping.
Right on,
man.
pimp. Right on.
Them motherfuckers be slapping. So, man, is Boss Life a group or a lifestyle?
It's a lifestyle more than it is a group. It's a lifestyle more than it is a group. That's a great question, because I love what I started, but I started to inspire others to start their own thing. You know, so Boss Life ain't like I'm trying to sign somebody or something like that. It's more like just inspiration for you to start your own thing and boss up and do your own brand and LLC and shit like that. You feel me? Really incorporate yourself and really get money out your shit. You feel me? So like 10-piece, he got his own brand. You know, at first he was like, you know, we didn't know how to figure that out. He was like, should I just be Boss Life? Should I just? Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Do your own thing and take it on one. You feel me? And that's for sure what he doing.
Yeah, man. So, do you get comparisons to like Too Short or like Mac Dre?
All the time. But you gotta understand that when I was growing up, that's all I was really listening to. You know, I was really just soaking Mac Dre, soaking Too Short shit, Freaky Tales. When I was in the 3rd grade, I had switched schools. And the school I went to, I had never heard of Too Short. So I'm sitting at school rapping Freaky Tales to the niggas, and they like, oh, this nigga can rap. They're like, oh, this nigga talking shit. That and Spice 187 Proof. Oh, yeah. I was rapping that word for word, and niggas was like, bro, what the fuck are you? You feel me? They was like, what is you on? So ever since then, that's how I kind of really just adopted that style. I was like, Yeah, come here.
Yeah, you feel me? You kind of like you intertwine with it
Yes,
with your own style.
exactly. Try to make it updated,
Yeah,
make it me.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So like, how was it having a short feature on your song? Check that bitch in 10K remix, man.
Man, that was amazing, man. That was crazy because me and Short was like I knew, I'm like, man, in
Yeah,
my head I'm like, yeah, Short should fuck with me, 40 should fuck with me, if Dre was here, Dre would fuck with me, you feel me? But it was just like it was supposed to be, you feel me? He was like,
facts.
nigga, you go crazy, I love your shit, let's like get on this remix. It was actually through his DJ Slowpoke. DJ Slowpoke had I knew Slowpoke from, not the streets but from the scene, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like, I'm gonna send this shit to Too Short and 40. And I was like, for sure, do that. And then Short just ended up reaching out to me.
Yeah, that run right there, man. That 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 bass, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
right on.
I'm in the car, man,
Yeah,
full speed, man,
yeah.
full speed.
Oh, mamas.
So,
Oh, mamas.
how you get G Easy on the remix, man?
Bruh, G Easy. So I gotta throw that one to Drew Banger. Drew Banger, he produced 10K. I produced Check That Bitch, but he produced 10K. And Drew was like, uh, we was thinking of all possible like ways to make that song bigger. And he was like, throw G-Eazy on it. Drew was
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm gonna put G-Eazy on this motherfucker. He sent it to G. G called me with a verse back and FaceTime me, and he was like, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm fucking with that. So that's how that happened there, Drew Banger.
Yeah, he killed that verse, man.
Man, right on.
That was big for the culture
For
too.
sure, for sure.
You know, you feel me?
And he's a Berkeley High alumni too, so
Yeah,
it's all full circle for real.
for sure, man. So you just had a show not too long ago,
Yeah.
man. Ooh, my fault,
You good, you
my fault.
good.
You know, that's that pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
But you just had a show, man, headlining at the Cornerstone, man.
Yeah.
With the big 10
Yeah.
piece on,
Yeah, with
man.
my brother, man.
You feel me?
That was magical, man. That was magical because, mind you, when I started rapping, it was 2019. COVID hit 2020.
Yeah.
So, in me personally, I believe that my music is meant to be seen more than just. Yeah, it's cool to listen to it, slapping shit, but like you gotta see me do this shit for real.
The
Like
performance
the performance is everything, and
Yeah.
I give a lot, and I've studied a lot of performers, so I love to perform and do my thing on stage and just be a clown.
For sure, for sure. So, like, is there anything you do before going on stage, man? Any rituals?
What we do is we pray. We pray to God. We thank God, and pray for everybody in the venue. Pray to make it out safe, and pray to have a successful show. No injuries because we be up there doing a lot. So we sit down and pray. Uh, I try to cut back on as much drinking and smoking as possible, but at the same time, I be needing that to just kind of get in my mode sometimes. So I do partake in that, and I really just like to have right before we go on at least a clear space. Just me and who's supposed to do this shit with me. You feel me? So
For sure, for sure.
get a group prayer going.
Yeah, that right there, man, that's always important, you feel me?
For sure.
Because before anything, because you're going to be a little nervous out there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Every time, man.
Every time.
But
You never know what to expect.
Prayer,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So, any more shows coming up, man?
We got another show this Friday. We're doing it's a summer jam, 2K21. I just got put on the bill like 2 days ago, so that's still fresh. And but it's in SAC, so we going out there. I'm rocking that. Tempe's gonna be there with me. My brother Trifling, who I produced a lot for, gonna be there performing, and Stunner Man 02 gonna be there. Y&J. So it's gonna be a cool little event. Big stepping. That's my one. We had him at the show too at the Cornerstone.
He had it turned up.
Yeah, he lit it. He lit it.
Yeah,
he burnt it down.
For sure, man. So let's talk player music, man. So you feel me? I know Mac Dre and Too Short, you feel me, influence your sound, but like nowadays it's like it's a different culture. So you feel me?
Right.
What would you say is your sound like? If you could explain it.
Well, it's it's knowing my history of that sound and trying to progress that sound at the same time. That's what my style is that plus progression. So I'm just trying to take that further and take that to places they ain't never been before and do more with it. You know, I feel like they laid a solid foundation down for us to really kind of do shit like what I'm about to do with it. You know, so my style is just that old school funk player. You know, bass, East Bay, Oakland, town, whatever you want to call it, and some new shit and me.
Keeping it
Yeah,
original, you
yeah.
feel me?
It's new shit.
For sure. So, you and Lady June, man, y'all
Yeah.
came player on that 2019 album, man.
Yeah, that Black Jesus.
Yeah, that Boss Life Summer, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Right on. Right
Hey,
on.
man, how y'all put that together, man?
I gotta get that one to Drew Banger again. Drew Banger's connected like Wi-Fi. Uh, he got him on the song. He hollered at Larry. You know, they had a you know, music relationship before, so they was like, you know, it was nothing. Larry heard the record and sent that back just like G sent it back. You know, and a lot of that album, a lot of them alley oops, I contribute to my boy. He really pulled through. Um, you know, they heard the records and loved the records and got on them. I didn't. It wasn't no like please. It was please, but it wasn't no begging. You know, I didn't have to hound these people. They loved the music and they just wanted to be a part of it. And I appreciate the hell out of them for that because they didn't have to do that. Everybody from the top to the bottom. So
Facts.
yeah.
So, man, do you have a vision when you shoot your videos? Like, how do you start? Like,
Of course.
like where do it start? Is it a blueprint or do you just go with the flow?
Always. I never. I don't know how to shoot videos. I've co-directed a couple videos now, but not before this, before my rap career. So I was just really with my. I like to get with the directors, you know, in the team, their team and my team come together, and we gotta. I already usually have a little vision, and I just like to let others enhance it because that's kind of like what I do as a producer. You give me your vision, and I'll enhance your vision. You know, my way. You know, and I like to let. I see them as just as much artists as everyone else in this shit. So I do like to give them some creative freedom to kind of like take it further. You know, because I don't know everything, and I don't. You know, I like to trust who I'm working with to know how to do that type of stuff. You know.
Yeah, that's always important too, man, for sure. So, where do you see your career heading, man? You feel me? Next 5 years, 10 years, it don't matter.
Man, the next 5 years, in the future, I just want to be better than where we at today, bigger than where we at today. Everybody around me to be bigger and better than where we at today. I love this music shit, so wherever it takes me, I'm riding. You know, I really do this. I really live and breathe it every day. I wake up, make X amount of beats a day. So, you know, I'm just putting in that hard work right now, and we're gonna see. I know hard work pay off. So we just gonna see how much my hard work pay off in the future.
For sure, man. I feel like, man, I feel like you really, it's gonna blow.
Right
man.
on.
It's gonna blow.
Thank you. That's what I'm
You gotta
expecting to do.
You feel me? Keep that gas pedal. You
For
feel
sure
me?
that. For sure that.
Yeah,
For
man.
sure
Gas
that.
pedal, no brakes.
No
man.
breaks. No breaks.
You feel me? So, how did COVID affect you, man? Musically and you feel me? Just day-to-day life.
COVID affected a lot. You know, I feel like that time was a tough time for everybody. Nobody in my generation or the generation before that or the generation before that probably had dealt with something like this to this degree. You know, the whole world just shut down and you can't go outside and, you know, diseases being spread and sickness being spread. So that was a crazy ass time because I had to sit my ass down. But it was a good time because I got to sit my ass down and think about things and think about where I want to take this in the future. And, you know, I got to create a whole bunch of music. I can't even tell you right now how many songs I done made in that little span, but I made a lot of songs in that span. So it was a cool time, and it was an interesting time. We could say that, and it affected me like a mug because it showed down. Like I said, I like to do shows. So when I couldn't do my shows, it buzzed me. I'm like, yo, how they gonna, you feel me? So I had to kind of just let it happen, let it pass.
Yeah.
Let it pass. Let that time pass.
It was kind of like you wanted to be out there, so you could get your buzz going, and
Right. Right.
and perform, man.
Yeah.
Because it's all about performing at the end
Yeah.
of the day. You
Yeah.
feel me? For
Yeah.
your fans,
Exactly.
and it's like, man. But on the other side, you got to chill with your family and stuff like
That
that.
part.
You feel
That
me?
part. That
You know
part.
that's important, man.
Very.
You
Very.
gotta be family oriented, man.
Very.
That's gonna get you through the day, man.
Very.
So, did being inside for so long make you anxious to work more? You feel me? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Outside, do outside work more because I was inside just working. You know,
yeah,
I didn't stop making music in the quarantine. I couldn't get with like everybody how I wanted to, but mind you, I produce
mm-hmm.
and record and write my shit myself, so I can do everything to the neck like that. You know, but that's a good. Everything is a good tool to. If you're doing something, it's good to know everything about what you're doing, so you don't have to depend on nobody because that's what the biggest buzz was probably during quarantine was trying to depend on other people,
Mm-hmm.
but you know they got stuff going on, and on top of that, we in a whole pandemic, so it's like man, major buzz.
Tell me about it, man. So your thoughts on the vaccine, man?
Vaccine, man. I don't like how they trying to pay people to take it, uh, force people to take it in a narrative that everybody talking about. If you feel like it's a good decision for you, I say make that good decision for you because I don't never tell nobody make a bad decision.
Yeah.
But you know, make the best decision for you on that
It's
vaccine.
whatever you believe.
Whatever
Really,
you
feel me?
believe at this point, because I don't know if I take a vaccine, man. You know, even though I already got vaccines in my body. You know, since we was kids, we got injected with them.
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying.
Yeah,
But I was just like, you feel me? If this supposed to be the most, biggest ever, you feel me? A year,
you know, and it's
but
doing a lot of crazy stuff to people too at the same time. You know, I don't, you know, the media is promoting whatever, but you know, I'm seeing a whole bunch of real crazy stuff about that vaccine. So to each his own with that vaccine, man. I'm trying to tell them.
So man, today, man, what you smoking on, man?
Man, we got a little pink runchy, you know, today, you know.
For sure,
Something that your
man.
boy got.
Fresh eye.
Yeah, something that your boy got down and touched on and got with himself, you know. Entrepreneur planting seeds of manure, like Dre
Yeah.
say. So getting busy with it,
Yeah.
getting busy with it. I love that too.
So you prefer sativa, indica, or hybrids?
I say I prefer a hybrid, really naturally, uh, and lean more towards an indica. But when I'm creating, it depends because I like a sativa because I don't always like to be stuck. So I
Yeah.
done tried like some good sativas to just like see how that'll affect me on the music end. And I like a sativa when it's time to get busy.
Feel like that's a creative,
Yeah,
yeah, creative flower. If you could smoke with any celebrity, who would it be?
dead or alive.
Dead or alive, man.
God damn, there's so many. I don't want to smoke with somebody I can laugh with. I don't want to smoke with Bernie Mac.
Oh, that's crazy. I knew you was gonna say that.
I want to
Everybody
smoke with
wants to
Bernie
smoke with
Mac.
Bernie Mac, man.
I want to
Y'all
smoke
wanna
with Bernie Mac, man, because I know he had me fucking rolling.
Yeah, rolling.
Had me rolling.
I ain't gonna lie, smoking with a comedian, that damn near be the best thing to do. I wouldn't want to smoke with another rapper.
Nah. Him a rapper. Nah, not a rapper. Him.
I mean, if it was a rapper, though, I say, you feel me, Uncle Snoop, man.
Snoop, for sure.
That's legendary.
For sure.
Man. Everybody want to smoke with Uncle Snoop.
For sure, Snoop. For sure, Snoop.
Wiz.
Right.
Wiz.
Right.
So, you feel me? Alcohol or weed in the studio?
Both.
Both, for
Both.
sure.
Both.
Both,
I
for
ain't
sure.
even though I'm leaning, I'm not smoking as much no more. You know, I'm not smoking as much weed because I'm really like, I got too much weed to smoke really, so I just don't. I'm not trying to get that high. You know, I've been getting high on a consistent level since I was like 17 years old. You know, with no breaks. So I was like, you know, God damn it. You know, I need to take a chill in at this great age.
For sure, for sure. I was just saying the same thing, man. It's really, you feel me, it's tobacco, man.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
it's the culture, man.
That part.
That part. We've been doing it for a minute, but
Right.
like you said, man, we getting old, man.
Right.
So,
Right.
or older day by day. So
Right.
you gotta kind of
Can't be high every day.
Yeah, for sure. So what's your definition of a good day for you?
A good day for me is really just the sun is shining. Well, the sun don't gotta necessarily be shining depending on the day, but I like a good sunny day. You know, I love the summer. I love to come out in the summer. So sun shining bright, eating a good breakfast. You know, getting some good outdoor time. I'm probably outside the whole day if it's a great day. You know,
For sure.
because I'm usually in the studio all day, so I love to be my outdoor time.
Yeah,
So,
that good Bay Area weather, man.
you know, love that.
You feel me? So, what's your thoughts on weed infused food?
Edibles, they so serious. Edibles are so
Woo.
serious. Nothing to play with. Um, I'm learning on how to make those, but I don't necessarily take those.
Yeah.
Because them shits will have you on your bag.
Yeah, they not for everybody,
On your
man.
bag. But
They're not
they're
for
good for
everybody.
certain people who don't like to smoke.
Yeah.
I know some people who got, little problems wrong with them, so they have to take it that way. And they love it. You know, you could put in a capsule. You know, you could put it in the lean. They be doing the lean and the syrup and all of that. So
For sure.
I love where they're going with it. That's I say that is where the future is going. They like them edibles, man.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of people that can't really smoke like that too. So
Right.
you know,
Right.
that's another way, man.
Right.
Uh, so have you ever watched weed cooking shows?
I've watched a couple. I watched a couple. Yep. I watched a couple. I like, you know, I don't really try to spend too much time on the TV, but
Yeah,
I've watched like on the YouTube and stuff like that.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. I see a few of them. They be making some cool little shit, but you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. I know a couple people who are into that and starting their own little
Yeah.
stuff, so I like it.
So, what's your craziest high story, man? Lady shit or some funny shit?
Some lady shit, man. What we got, man? There's so much. Like I'm saying, since I was 17, a nigga was high every day. so every little funny day, goddamn. What could I say? Oh my God, you want to know the most craziest recent story that involved my buddy 10-piece Tone? We was so loaded. We got so loaded the day before, and we were so loaded this day. We went to this little restaurant, right? And we supposed to be waiting on this. It's barbecue, so we wait on the barbecue to be done. They talking about it's an hour. You know, I'm like, okay, you know, it's okay. We got some chill time. I'm so whipped. I'm just laying in the sun. We just chilling. So we take so long. 10-piece, he got a short temper, so he be getting angry like a motherfucker fast. So he was so mad that the food was taking so long. He decided to go cancel his order, right?
Yeah.
So we like, all right, for sure, cancel your order. The nigga canceled his order. We sitting there for like another 45 minutes just loaded on some loaded ass shit, like just chilling in the sun. And then we go up there. I'm like, what's up with the food? Like it's been 2 hours now. I'm like, what's happening? What's going on?
Damn.
Bro, like your boy canceled the order.
Bruh.
Bruh, he said your boy canceled the order. I said,
damn.
no, he didn't. No, he didn't. But you know, this is just we was all loaded. I don't blame 10. He said he canceled his order. I don't know what was going on. I don't know, you know, but niggas be high. So, you know, I just took that one on the chin. Like, goddamn, I gotta stop smoking, getting so loaded.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes you don't be realizing, you be like, you move too fast, you be like, oh shit.
Shit.
You be them all shit moments.
Oh shit. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
So, you know, today culture, man, is the popping the pills and the sub, you feel me, the drink, you
Yeah.
feel me? What's your take on that? Even like shrooms, you feel me?
Well, quite frankly, I partake in the shroomage.
The shroomage?
The shroomage. I
The
do shroom. I do
okay.
shroom. He do shroom from room to room. But like I say, man, that's like with the vaccine. To each his own, man. to each his own, goddammit. You know, they made all that shit legal in Oregon.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit.
They made all that shit legal in Oregon, so
everything.
you know,
man.
everything. You could smoke a rock if you rather. You know, so they to each his own, man. I like to do. I've experimented. I'm old than a motherfucker. I done got down with a couple things, but it's a lot of things I would not do again.
Facts.
You know, so you know, it's just about figuring out what gets you in your right mode and what it take for you to really do your thing. You feel me? That's what it's really about.
Yeah.
That's what it's really about.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Stay in school.
Yeah,
Man.
get old.
Feel
You know,
me?
you want to get old.
So, have you ever been like to like a Hippie Hill or you feel me? Any events like that?
Bruh, I went to High, so like that's stoner land,
Mm-hmm.
skater land. I used to skateboard and hella shit. That's how much I was fucking with it. But I've been to Hippie Hill, seen the cloud above the hill. You know, it's just sitting up there. You know, that shit was mainly to me. Yeah, I've been to all kind of little smoking events underground. I should say my dad has been diagnosed with MS since '06, I want to say, and so he's been in the industry of cannabis since then. So I've been around it for a long time, and even before that, you know, probably been getting high, but since then he was able to get in that door when they was like, okay, you can do it, you can't do it, you know. So when they said you can do it, Pops took it on one.
Okay. Man, that's legendary.
Yeah,
for real.
yeah, yeah.
For me, shout out to Pops, bro.
Shout out to Pops.
So,
the biggest Spence.
Oh, you're a junior,
I'm a junior, man.
Okay, man, me too.
My mama's.
For sure. All right, man. So, what's your snack of choice, man, when you get that munch you feeling?
Like little snack,
Yeah.
like corner store. If they got Gushers, I'm getting Gushers. I like a Arnold Palmer sweet tea lemonade. If they got that, probably some classic Lays. I'm a classic nigga.
Sure.
Or some Doritos, some sort of Doritos. Probably, and if they don't got no Gushers, I'm getting the little gummy worms or some gummy bears or something like that. I used to get down with the peach rings, not as much anymore.
The Lifesavers?
Lifesavers, of course.
Crazy.
Or some lemon heads, depending on what they got. You know, they had them different the flavored lemon heads. All of them, I used to fuck them up. We was by the studio we used to be at. Them niggas we used to wipe them clean and all they lemon heads.
That's crazy. You come out, you like, damn, them motherfuckers
gone. Like who's eating the lemon head? At the stone man, at the dude. Like, come on, bro. You need some more of these.
Like, man.
Double up.
Bones, woods, or papers?
I done went through it all, bro. That's the cold part. Like, if you asked me a minute ago, when I first started, I was on the paper hype. You know, so I would have said, oh, only a paper.
Yeah.
After that, I went on the Swisher hype. You know, and after that, it turned into backwoods. But like, just up until recently, I've been ripping the motherfucking bong, doing mokes and all type of shit. So, you know, I can't even call it.
It be them phases.
Stages and phases.
You can be so creative with it too.
Man, I'm loving my bong. I got like 3 at the house.
Yeah, man, I remember smoking my first wood, man.
Yeah.
And actually with my boy 10. You feel me?
That's okay, I'm
That's crazy, man. And the moke, man.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
So, that right there,
yeah, he's
man.
a toter.
That right there, man, you gonna be high.
Man,
you gonna be high.
That dude get you high.
So, you feel me? Can we expect any music, you feel me, coming in the future?
Yes.
Or in the near future?
Yes, you definitely can. You definitely can.
Some projects.
You definitely can. It's coming. Like I said, I was working on quarantine, so and like I said, we just gonna see how this hard work pay off in the future that I'm putting in. So we got a tape with a legend. We just know it's a legend. It's gonna drop a whole tape. I produced over half the tape, and we're gonna put that out sometime this year. I got a solo project I'm putting out this year. And I got another tape with my boy 10-Piece Tone, Big 10, that we gonna drop more sooner than all of that.
Okay. So is there anybody else, you feel me, you wanna work with in the future? Besides this, what you got going on right now?
For sure. Niggas like DJ Quick, Battle Cat, DJ Premier, some producers I wanna really get with, and just build sounds with, you know, that's what I'm really, I love rappers, but, you know, I like people like DJ Quick who could do it all, you know, or, you know, people who really go crazy with the beats. I love producers and producing.
For sure, man. Yeah. The beats, man.
Yeah.
So, besides the music, man, can you see yourself in like any movies or
But I'm trying to get into acting for real, for real. Like I need me a good little role. I might have to just do my own movie because that's how I be waiting on motherfuckers. You gotta
Yeah,
fuck that, just do my own movie. Fuck that.
for sure, for
You know,
sure.
I love to act. I studied Cube. You know, and seen Cube do his thing with his
I ain't gonna
movies.
lie, that's my favorite. That's my favorite artist, man. Favorite
Man,
director.
man. I grew up heavy off Cube. Pops was a heavy Cube fan and the Lynch Mob.
Mhm.
So I grew up off of all of that type of shit, like that real, that old school,
Yeah,
like that hard shit,
mid
easy,
hardcore. You
yeah,
feel me? Like,
yeah, NWA, Dre,
yeah,
Snoop, you feel me? Drew Down, if you bring it back down here, you feel me?
yeah,
Loonies,
40.
40,
Yeah,
the Click, Max Shine, you know, all of that.
for sure, man. Well, yeah, man, that's all we got for today, man. On Sparking Up with Vansnweed, man. Boss Life Big Spence just came out, man. You
Man,
feel
thank
me?
you, Playboy, for
Anybody
having
you
me,
want to
man.
shout out, man, before we
Man,
get up out of here?
shout out my boy 10 Piece Tone, man. We got that project Vid 10 on the way. That's coming
Yeah,
out.
man.
Shout out to everybody I've been working with in the last couple of, you feel me, everybody who helped and showed love to the Boss Life movement, all the fans, all the friends,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. And my daughters, my lovely daughters, my two daughters, Sienna Sade, my folks, my parents, my mama and daddy, the ones who raised me. And my little sister, Simone Talise, she make music too. She sings, she go crazy. You gotta check her out. She's sick with it. She grew up, that's my little sister, so, she grew up like this, so she got a style of her own.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, she go crazy.
It's a lot of talent out here, man.
For sure.
A lot of talent.
For sure.
You feel me? Oh, yeah, make sure y'all go tap in with Boss Life and Violent Society Clothing, man.
That part.
You feel me?
That part.